Hi everyone and welcome in today's video. This is DKS from DKS Bricks like usually, and today we will be taking a look at my Q300 RC airplane model. However, let's talk a little bit about the Q300 first. In the 1970s, de Havilland in Canada started developing the Dash-8, and in 1983 the first prototype made its first flight. Then in 1988 the Dash series was bought by Boeing, and 4 years later it was bought by Bombardier. And that is where the Dash-8 series gained its name like we know them today, the Bombardier Q series. The Q series is a very small series. It's including a Bombardier Q100, a Q200, a Q300 and a Q400. Obviously the Q400 is the largest of them all. Anyway, now that I told you basically what the Q300 series is, let's take a look about my airplane model. I have built a Q300 which is almost the largest one, however I am planning to extend it to the length of a Q400. Maybe you're wondering why are we looking at a fish? Well, today I decided to take it outside because of the beautiful weather out here. So anyway, the Q300 is right next over there, so let's take a look at that. Yes, like I promised, this thing is RC controlled. We are here to appreciate this beautiful. Anyway, let's turn on the engines because otherwise the video will be boring. I hope they won't make too many noise though, but here we go. So they're pretty basic, some nice propellers. Sometimes the camera doesn't have enough FPS to record them because in real life I'm seeing them spin faster. So I guess the FPS can't keep up anymore. Anyway, let's take a look at some details. I hope you can hear me. Otherwise I'll probably have to do this all over again. So this Q300 is a very nice display piece, just like you can see up here. It's quite small though, but it's definitely worth it because look at this beautiful, isn't it beautiful? I mean, you props do very well. And yes, there is a little bit of the interior, however not everywhere is interior because I had to remove a couple seats for fitting the battery and the motor. But let's actually take a look, otherwise I'll just stay talking. But the first thing, so the reason why this is in flying position is because eventually I would like to put this on LEGO IDs, and it probably has a lot higher chance when it looks like this. It looks a lot cooler than it's just standing on the table with some gear. However, don't get me wrong, there is still gear in the set, so you could probably put it on your table with gear if you don't like this. But I like it more like this, so that's why I did that. You can see it's done with a lot of technical parts. I would like to put here a little sign with a little bit of information like the length or the model and so, because I still have enough room over here, so that's probably one for the next things. As well as I would like to finish the Alaska Airlines livery. You can see over here I'll put like a little cyan slope or light blue or however you want to call it in a lime or light green, and so you can have like a little bit where you can see where the lines will go from Alaska Airlines. Eventually I will stretch this fuselage to a Q400 because right now I am using the propellers of a Q400. Those from the Q300 didn't look great. I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see what I mean. Anyway, this airplane still has interior and some functionality, so let's take a look at that. Showing you the door is over here. We have a cargo door, and sorry if the lighting isn't that great because remember we're filming outside. So you can see the cargo door works very well. It goes in and then up, so it was quite an interesting technique to experiment with, but it was definitely fun. And you can see even with the technique there is still a little bit room in there. You probably can't see because of the bad lighting. I think the sun is behind it, so yeah, my bad. Anyway, right next to that we have a little door. However, right now it isn't really useful because it's in the flying position. So this is an air stair door, so it goes down and then you have a stair. You could see that I had to push it in because otherwise I do not get it open. It's just one of those things, but I think the stairs turned out quite nicely. And at the front we have another one, so I'll show you that one too. So over here is the second air stair door, so again I push it in so I can actually reach it and pull it out. It's done with those mechanisms I use on all of my doors, but just put it on the floor, so it's very basic. And yeah, there are also some galley doors at the other side, so let's take a look at that. So we're back at the other side now, and the lighting is just much better over here somehow. but you can see if I can reach it from the inside. Here you go. Here's another galley door which you can open and then bring in some food. Later on we'll take a look in the little interior that I added in. I just want to quickly show you the other door at the other side, at the tail over here. Again, if I can actually find it, because it's quite hard to reach them. Opening them from the outside is like impossible probably, so you have to find them and push on them from the inside. So here you go. There you go, all 5 doors are open now. The Super VC10, the Q300, uses the Lego powered up, so it's controlled by Bluetooth and your phone. I really like it. So I programmed a custom controller, so we have joystick and we have a speedometer, a bunch of buttons, and then a few switches which don't do yet anything, but I am planning to do something with them, but I've already included them. So let's put the roof back. I already connected it off camera. So we have a bunch of speeds. Speed number 30 is the slowest it can go, and then we have 4 for 40 of course, and just so on. 70 is my favorite, because I think it looks the best and it's not as battery consuming as 100 or anything. I really like how this works. You can just tap any button and it will work. Same over here, you can go, and then you can actually adjust the speed. You can also go in reverse, obviously. You see 30 is about the minimum speed it has to go. So that's very nice. Anyway, with all that said, let's take a look in the interior now. We can take a look in the interior. I'm sorry for those who expect like a lot, but it's just 4 seats. In the back there isn't really anything except for the doors and 2 seats in here, but it's not worth it removing the roof because I'll probably damage the airplane. You have 4 seats, a working cockpit door over here, so I forgot to close it. And then a little bit of cockpit details. I'm glad I could get those bucket pieces in for the yokes, and yeah, that's a fun thing. So if the camera wants to focus, we can take a little look on the gear over here. You can see it's quite basic. At the front there is also gear. It actually does turn, so that's a nice feature in the airplane. So with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more, and definitely like and share this video. It really took me a lot of time to build this project and make these videos, and I really appreciate the subscriptions and the views. So I guess that's it for today. Well, see you next time. Bye. Gotta feed the fish. There you go, guys.